Hi, I'm Alch, and today we're playing more Slay the Spire 2, still in early access. Doing another standard run here, and we just unlocked the Defect, which is a familiar character. An automation eternally modifying itself to survive. Deploys orbs. At the start of each combat, channel 1 lightning. So we're going to run through that, and then I guess oh, it's a random. Okay, so we have no idea if we still have players to unlock. Okay, Meow Construct. What have you become? So let's have a look and see if we can't pick a good path. We've got Soulfish at the end. We'll see how that goes. 2 elites on that path. Options for 2 elites on this path. And then this path has 1 elite and mostly just... well, we can do some stuff there. Where's a good place for a store as well? That one close to the end there and one there. I'm leaning more towards this left-hand path here. But let's go see if we can't get a boon from Meow. So transform a card, get 150 gold, lose all gold, pick a pack. And what have we got? We got some strikes, we've got some defends, we've got a zap, and a dual cast. I'm just gonna transform a strike, and it becomes a boot sequence. Gain is innate and you gain 10 block and you exhaust. That's fun. And then we'll take this path and we're just gonna try and get events mostly up until this point, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. Sludge Spinner. Huh. Okay, it's gonna come at me for 8 and debuff, so we might as well just take the easy block and pop them. I would like to channel a lightning. Pop some block. I'm still got a damage incoming, which is not great, but at least we can start getting that up. I've got 75 to work with, so it's not particularly low. Double defend. Okay, 11 incoming. I'm doing 9 at the end of turn, so we just pop them twice. Lethal. And easy enough. Gain an energy, draw 2 cards. That's pretty useful. Gain 6 block, transform all status cards into fuel. Interesting. Beam Cell gives me vulnerable and a little bit more damage, and oh, Glacier would give me 2 frost and a block. Gonna hit Compact. I feel like that's gonna have late game applications. Okay, coming at me for 11. We're gonna boot sequence, zap, defend, strike. Decent top deck. 2x4. This isn't gonna do anything yet. We should block the incoming damage, strike them, zap him a couple times. He's defending. Do that and then dual cast him, and then 6 comes at him, and that is nicely wrapped up. Retain your hands for 2 turns. That's pretty good. Channeling a darkness. Ooh. and then trigger passive on all darkness. Yeah, because dark is the one that just does a bunch of damage all at once, I think. Oh yeah, it increases damage every turn. Yeah. This would give me more block, which is also really useful. Deal 7 damage, draw 4 cards, discard all cards that do not cost 0. For 1. I'm gonna do darkness, because I'll need DPS. It's an interesting card for the one that gets you to draw a bunch of zeros. Don't think I have a lot of options for that right now, but on a different run that might end up being really good. Waterlogged Scriptatorium. Navigating the murky passages, you stumble upon a withered figure. The scribe shopkeeper snaps to attention and gestures at some implements arranged on the desk. Bloody ink. You can gain some max HP. Steady gets retain. A 65. It doesn't... Oh, if I had more gold, this would be good. I think that maybe because we have that boot sequence, if it retained, that would also be really good. So we're going to do that. A wriggly quill etches a strange mark onto your head. The mark glows brightly and then vanishes. Cool. Do another little fight here. We've got some corpse slugs. They are aggressive and ravenous. Okay, when it gets knocked, the other slug's gonna come eat it. I've got 14 coming at me. Okay, so I should block all of that. Strike them. Throw another defend on there. Eight coming at me, debuff there. Throw a darkness into Q. And double defend. Just be nice and patient here. Good, so we've got 6 coming in. Only block I have is 4. Could zap, run darkness. Hit 4 block. And that's how that's gonna go, unfortunately. Not worth trying to pop through potions or anything. Okay, so that is 14 coming at me again. I feel like dual casting that is pretty easy to wrap up. Yeah, darkness seems like a good call there. Whenever you play a power, you gain an energy. Don't have any powers yet, but that's not too bad. Compile driver, I remember, was good if you ended up getting the thing that gives you a bunch of orbs. And I've already got 2 kinds of orbs, so that's might be good. Gain 3 block, put a card from your discard pile into your hand for 1 cost. And it's an exhaust, so compile driver, I believe. And I don't need to heal. If I were to upgrade, it would be like dual cast or zap or something. Actually, it seems like that would be a better idea. Let's go ahead and upgrade dual cast. So it costs 0, and that's going to end up being really useful. Hey, we got the 2 gremlins in a trench coat here. Good, good, good. 14 coming in, so that block is good. We've got a zap. We'll get compile driver because we have the energy. Oh, it has card draw too. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. Don't know why I forgot compile driver had card draw. Got 12 coming in. 6 block. Okay, that's 11, which is not perfect. 8 coming in, so I have to block twice and probably hit a darkness. Good. Then we've got a zap, a dual cast. So right now that would be 16, so I could dual cast them into splitting. And then cycle onto, yeah, let's do that. Grab another lightning in there, and then we can pop this guy in the back for a strike before he gets away, and throw that defend up for no reason. Oh, he's got a knife. The sneaky gremlin's got a knife. Okay, he's going, or he's gonna try and go. Compile driver would just knock him out. That's good. If we pop a lightning or a darkness, it knocks him for 36. So that's easy enough. Duplicator potion, good. So we're full up on potions. Ball lightning's good. 10 damage. Reduce this card's cost to 0. And beam cell. So I think lightning or momentum strike. Feels like a momentum strike thing. Well, aren't you fun? The terror eel is coming at me for 17. When his HP reaches 70 or below, it's stunned, so we're trying to get it down 70. Boot sequence gives me 10 block, defend gives me more there. We'll take a little tiny hit, actually, because I've got a decent top deck, I'm just going to do this. And then we can grab darkness and zap. And then we could dual cast the lightning. We do momentum strike, so it didn't have any energy there, or we could do defend and not take the damage. And I will dual cast the lightning. It's going to end up being good to work them down to that 70 point. We've got 2 unique orbs, couple defends, compact, and a strike. So I think we do a compile driver. Get a couple more strikes. I've got to defend up for 9. Easy enough. Simply continue to try and not take any damage, but it would be nice if I could get them down to 70. So if I dual casted this, it would do 48 damage, so that would easily do it. And then I could darkness first, which would make that 30. So we'll do that. Down to 51, so stunned. Do another little strike. Throw a defend up. No ice cream, so I might as well just use the energy. He's coming at me with a debuff, so we'll be aggressive. His attacks deal additional 7. Okay, so I've got to try my best to get him 99 vulnerable. Cool, so let's try and get him this turn. So we can do 7 and 10, 17, and 23. So we might need to do a duplicator, do a double momentum strike, and a compile driver, and no more terror eel. Happy flower, nice, little extra energy. Ooh, this 13 block, 2 wounds to your discard pile, because then I can. Oh. Or focus. Increase the effectiveness of orbs. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Add a random power to your hand. It's free to play this turn. Exhaust. Did I end up picking up the... No, I didn't get the thing that gave me extra energy whenever I played a power, so we're gonna not deal with white noise. I think focus ends up being really good, just in general. So that feels right. And 2 wounds would end up having some sync with compact to gain a little bit of extra fuel. I'm gonna do the focus strike so that we can maintain our focus. Got a shopkeeper for an event. Ooh, I look bigger than I did in the last game. That's interesting. Okay. Random shopkeeper. I don't have enough to get me any of the charms I've got. Momentum strike, and I've got focus strike. So I could probably just get rid of a regular strike. I've got some claw options as well. That's good. Oh, that would have been really nice. 12 gold short. Ultimate defend is just gain 11 block. Okay, I don't know if that's that ultimate. Deal 3 damage, trigger all lightnings, good. Bulk up gives me 2... Okay, we're gonna not do that. Cool-headed, also useful. So, let's remove a strike, so I get just a better option of different cards, and then I could do a claw, which is good to just like cycle through repeatedly, or I get a cool-headed, which lets me channel frost in addition to lightning and darkness, and I've got compile driver, so that can give me some card draw if I do that too. Plus it just does card draw. I'm gonna do a claw. Those tend to be good if I can get like my deck a little smaller. Do I go risky and try and hit these 2 elites? Or do I go safe and try and just go up this way, get 2 upgrades, but not a lot of interesting events? We're going to do a safe run because I don't have that many things unlocked yet. 4 plating is nice. Yeah, it might be nice to think that if we had some more relics, that would be good, but I feel like I've got to play a bit more before I get the useful cards and everything. Calcified Cultist is going to caw, but he doesn't attack very strong. And this guy's coming at me for 7 because he is a toadpole. Boot sequence. Feeling good there. And zap. Feeling good there, and we can strike the cultist because I feel like it's good to get through all these people that get ritual. Yeah, he's coming at me for 9. It'd be better to not have to deal with that. So defend to take care of the damage. Compile driver is good. And then we could dual cast that to throw 16 damage in. I'm just going to do that. It's spread out, but we will end up needing it. And I've got to remember that I have that plate here. Well, it's not going to matter too much. We need to deal with 20 incoming. I could channel a darkness. Good. So that my compile driver gives me a couple more cards. And then I could... Gotta still get 9 block. Well, I could use this to just get rid of that. And then I'm only dealing with the cultist. Cool. And then Zap's gonna let me have 6 coming out, so that claw should just pull me lethal here. not too much of an issue. Echo Farm, the first card you play each turn is played an extra time, is super good. Beam Seller, White Noise, I think Echo Form, oh, it's ethereal, so if I don't play it right away, then yeah, so if I had, but it's good with, yeah, I think we're going to do Echo Form. It's too good of a card to just pass up. And we'll see what we can... Oh, that gets rid of the ethereal. That's useful. Momentum Strike does more damage. Focus Strike, it gives you more focus. Compile Driver, more damage. Yeah. Zap a Boot Sequence gives me a more initial block. Compact. Fuel Plus gives me more card draw. Darkness. So between Darkness and Echo Form, I think it's Echo Form, so that we can get rid of the ethereal tag. And then I can use it more flexibly. For instance, when, well, I can do, oh, it's not here. We get 12 incoming. The only thing that I have that can do block is that, so we're gonna do block, and we'll end up blocking 14. We should channel a Darkness. We should Momentum Strike. Can Claw. We can Dual Cast. And take no damage and do more than half of its health. Oh, what are you? You're a Fossil Stalker and you suck. Same. Deals unblocked damage, it gains 3 strength, so blocking would be good. But we also need to do 24 damage. So I can block 11. That seems wise. Compile Driver gives me a card draw, but I think I'm just going to channel another Lightning. If I can get 2 more orbs, that's... Okay, so we need to block twice, and then Focus Strike. And then that gives me focus until the end of turn, which makes my orbs more effective. I've got all the block I need right now, so we're just gonna pop a strike. Okay, and then I've got Echo Form, but it's probably just gonna be a quick little scratch 'em up. Another Focus Strike is interesting. Compile Driver is interesting. Sweeping Beam is interesting. Gonna do Focus Strike, and then we're just gonna remember to get rid of a strike. Oh, it's the Haunted Ship. 10 coming at me, so we're gonna Boot Sequence. We can do Focus and Zap and Momentum. So that ends up becoming a 0. And then I get some wounds, so hopefully that'll work out there. He's debuffing, so I can Echo Form. Good, and then I had an extra energy. So we're gonna Claw, and we're gonna Compile Driver, and we'll end that out. Okay, so many debuffs. It's coming at me for 18. I can do 20, if I can do 20. So I can do 16, easy, and then, right, because I had the power up, that's just gonna do a bunch of damage. 1 glass. Orb deals damage to all enemies, decreases, oh, it's channeling an orb, right. Deals damage or less damage every turn. Interesting. Gain 2 focus this turn for each unique orb. So I can use that one to pop that up. I think I like Glasswork. That's interesting. See, I feel like that's a new card and I haven't used it before, so understanding how that works would be fun. Channel of Darkness, do a Momentum Strike here on the Calcified Cultists. hit him, dual cast, save the boot sequence, because we'll need block after first turn. Echo Form's useful. I've got 10 incoming and I've got 4 energy. So Echo Form. We're going to channel 2 glasses. No, we're not. Right, because I have to wait till next turn before it works out. That's okay. I've got 15, 18 block. And then we've got a Focus Strike. Got a Zap. Got a Compile Driver. So you're easy enough to get rid of. In fact, if I just leave you, you'll be gone. So I'm not going to worry too much on you. I've got 6 incoming then. Easy enough to block 5, but we'll hit the Compile Driver first here, so that we can at least get options. Focus Strike. What are we at? We're at 30. Compact does 6, so I'm going to do that from my block. And then do I add more focus or do I channel a lightning? I add more focus. Okay, good for block. This one's down. Still 17 health on the damp cultist. 11 here, dual cast. No problem. Ooh, Shatter's really good. After AoE, you evoke all of your orbs. Next power you play costs 0. Oh, that would, if I can manage, would help out with that. 13 damage, draw a card. When status card is created, reduce this cards to 0. So Shatter. Easy enough call. I don't need to heal, so we'll check and see if there's something to upgrade here. Darkness was good. Claw would be good. Shatter essentially does the same thing. This one gives me block, a higher block. I think it's Claw or it's Darkness. I think let's do Claw, because that'll help out on longer fights, I guess, and be a little bit more flexible. Got the Soul Fish. It's doing something with status cards. Zap. Good. Claw. Need that for later. Compile Driver. Let's Strike. We'll Shatter. And I'm gonna save Boot Sequence. Okay. That's at the end of your turn. If this is in your hand, lose some health. Echo Form would be okay. So I can block 13. There's 16 coming at me. Echo Form's still going to cost everything if I do it. I could channel a Darkness and a Glasswork and a Defend and ignore Echo Form. Or I could drink energy. I think we can do it without drinking energy. I think that's workable. So we're gonna do this and channel. And then we've got 5, 8, and a Defend would be 5, or a Boot Sequence would be enough, but we'll just block out there. And then this will start building here. Now we've got a Compact and a Beckon, so that's good. We can Compact, turn that Beckon to Fuel, get dual cast, so I can do 36 damage. We'll hit a Focus Strike, and we'll hit a Strike and a Defend, and then I think we dual cast. That feels right. Down to 108. And then he's giving me some more Beckons. Cool. Momentum, Focus, Defend. Yeah, he's not doing anything. These don't have card draws, right? So Momentum, Focus, Focus. Compact just for fun. do a little bit more damage. His glass is almost gone. He is intangible this round. That's fine for me, right? He's coming at me for 11. We'll just block 10, get rid of the beacon. We're fine. So he's gonna give me some more stuff there. I'm gonna give myself a zap, claw, compile driver. Shatter lets you evoke all orbs. I'm gonna... We're still fine. I don't need to... Don't need to drink the potion. He's at 54. He's just mostly giving me debuffs. I've got a thing that lets me exhaust debuffs. We're gonna do great. 24 incoming. So we can channel a darkness. We can zap him. Yeah, I think it turns out that we're gonna need to drink an energy, take 6 damage, take 30 damage. It's the boss. I think I can just take 30. It's not perfect, but we'll just take the damage and we'll heal up on the start of the next round. We've got a momentum strike, got a focus strike. Got 4 coming in, so that'd be 10 total, so it's not quite lethal. So we should compact, we should defend. We're good there. Gives me another beacon, but that's fine. We're gonna do a shatter. Easy as pie. All your organs are on the ground. So we've got gold, we've got a potion for fire potion, 20 damage. Start of your turn, add a random power into your hand. Rainbows, also excellent. That's 1 lightning, 1 frost, 1 dark. All for 1, deal 10, put all 0 cards from your discard pile into your hand. Do I have any more 0 cards than this? And then I have the momentum strike that becomes... dual cast is a 0 card. Dual cast is a 0 card. I think I'm gonna pick a rainbow, mostly for channeling purposes. Okay. First one down. Beautiful. We've got the Kaiser Crab at the end, so that's 2 big ol' hands and a lot of armor and a lot of damage. Fun times. A lot of events on this side leading up to an elite. That look kind of like the look of that. And then a couple shops. We've got an elite up there. A lot of events there, or we could try and do couple pathways for double elites, or double elite here, single elite here. Feels like the events are the way to go, so we'll do that. But let's have a look and seeing what Tezcatara will do it. Greetings, Beep. Not here to annoy me. What an unusual little construct. What? Start each combat with an additional 4. At the start of your turn, exhaust the top card of your drop pile and gain a strength. That's more interesting for a, like, ironclad style thing. Gain energy at the start of your turn, goes away at Act 3. So that's obviously the very hot cocoa. And that gives me the ability to like focus on a top deck sort of situation. So for instance, we can glasswork, we can compile driver, we can echo form, we can focus strike, we have 9, and 6 is 15, so that's not quite enough. So we'll boot sequence, we'll dual cast. He's gone in 5 turns, I've got that blocked out, and he's gonna afflict a card. Good luck with you on that. He's taken my darkness. Right, well, let's rainbow. And do that twice, and then shatter. And then I'll take my card back, please, and thank you. Rude. Oh, I guess that's a way to exhaust, or to, like, remove a card if you're... smart about it. At the start of your turn, if you have Frost, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Deal 9 damage twice, channel to glass. Lightning Rod is gonna give me 4 block. And channel lightning. Oh, that's 3 though. Hailstorm gives you some AoE. This gives me some direct block and some lightning. I think we're gonna do Hailstorm because I have options to... or Channel 2 Glass. No, let's do the Hailstorm. We've got a Zen Weaver. A wave of calm washes over you. I need you to quit fussing up my web. Willing to impart some techniques for golds. Gives me 2 enlightenment. Okay, interesting. Or remove a card. Do I have anything I want to remove? I don't. I guess like strikes, but I'm fine for that. 2 enlightenment. Reduce the cost of all cards. Yeah, 2 enlightenment seems good. And there's 0. Yeah. Each breath is meaningful. Practice this in a way that makes sense to you. Getting a little bit of meditation coaching. Hey, it's the stone of all time. Lose stable serum, which is this. Gain 10 max. Enchant and attack with vigorous 8. Vigorous is the first time it's played. It does extra damage. Okay. This is a skill, so that's not that useful. It would be interesting to put it on Claw, so it does 12 for 0. And then it's still... Yeah. It's just 6 HP. I think that's smart. I push with everything I got. Imagine Sisyphus happy. We get a red mask, which applies weak to all enemies at the start of combat. Thank you very much. One more event here. Oh no, it's the Tunneler. My arch nemesis, the Tunneler. Enlightenment, momentum strike, boot sequence. Yeah, we do boot sequence. We pull enlightenment. We get rainbow. We get a momentum strike. We pop an extra defend. That was not a lot of cost in my top deck, so that extra energy was not the most useful from the hot cocoa, but better to have than to need. Everything costs 1, so that's not the most useful right now. We're going to focus. We can go ahead and shatter. throw some glasswork up. And then I could defend, but I don't need to. So we're just going to keep at it. This guy's coming. So it's 20 coming at me for 23. I don't have a lot to do here. We could... Oh, that's a power. Interesting. So if I dual casted, that doesn't really matter that much. We'll do this up. We can compact. You can dual cast to give him just a little bit of damage down. If I throw this, it breaks his block. Does breaking his block stun him? Yeah, it does. Okay. And that helps me out. And then we can do 12 damage from that and a focus strike there. And finally, we had a tunneler that didn't really do me any damage. Did cost me a potion, but I needed to use it so that I could replace it. So all's well that ends well. Deal 5 damage twice. Play a random attack from your draw pile. Interesting. Focus strike, hailstorm plus. I'm gonna... Other than focus strike... Some more card draw would be good. I'm gonna skip here. I don't have anything that's useful there. We're doing fine, so I'm gonna take on the elite here for the Decimillipede. Got 16 coming at me. Nothing in here that needs reduction cost, so we're going to zap. We can strike the one that has the most health. We can boot sequence. We've got 14 block, so I need more block. But more block is available. Nice and easy. 14 and 14's 28. That's a fair amount of damage. I've got to defend, right? So Echo Form's a bad idea. So it'd be like Defend, Claw, Hailstorm. This 14. I guess I could do the extra energy here. And then we'll do the Echo Form. And then we could defend. And then we could claw at you, and then we could shatter and just do some damage. This does 10, so I'm just gonna get thumped on. As much as I wish I wouldn't take that sort of damage, that's pretty rough. It's just gonna keep coming at me for a lot of damage, isn't it? So Rainbow. Can focus strike you and reduce that by 6. And then I've got 8 block. Something's doing 4 damage. Still just taking a lot of damage. Okay. 14 more. I've got to get... Can do more card draw. This will deal 5 damage. Doesn't feel like those enlightenments are doing much there. So if I throw the potion, that takes him out. So I'm gonna deal that. Got 3 more energy. So I could do lightning, and then I could do a dual cast. I could do darkness, Could do momentum strike. Nothing over 2 though. Feel like there's a clever thing to do here. And it involves dual cast. So if I channel a glass and a darkness, that puts this 13 into here to dual cast. I think that's a lot of damage. I think that's probably the thing we do. And then if I dual cast, that gets knocked. Yeah. Potion of Binding, nice. Pair is nice. This would help with not having enough block. Draw 4 cards. Yeah, it's fine. That would help with getting my wound cycled, but I don't know if that's the most useful thing. So, trying to take on another elite seems foolish. Healing might be useful. And taking another card. Yeah, we'll just do healing here. Rest on up. I guess I should have maybe thought if it would be a good idea to upgrade like the breathworks. Breathworks? What are they called? Enlightenments. So elite seems foolhardy. I get a bunch of regular cards there. This one leads to a couple shops, which lets me remove some cards. I could take this side and get an event. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Ooh, Nunchaku. Gain energy for every 10 attacks. Good, good, good. And then we've got an event, and it is a potion courier. Oh, lifeless on the ground, unmoving, dead. The belongings have been ransacked. There's a batch of foul-smelling potions, which a note that says, oh, recipient a merchant. Deals 12 damage to everyone. I don't like that. I'm just gonna ransack and get a cure-all. Oh, I don't even... Yeah. And then we have the merchant. Okay, so we could have a tea set. That's good for extra energy, but I already have a thing that gives me a bunch of extra energy at the beginning of combat. 3 random card upgrades at the beginning of boss combats. Or +2 oh, okay, we're gonna look more at cards here, I think. Iteration, every time you draw a status card, draw 2 cards. Why do I remember that as being better? Channel a dark and trigger. Do 9 block, 19 damage, channel 3 frost, 6 damage. Okay. I feel like the sling is making sense. I've got a fair few amount of physical attacks, and the extra strength seems useful. The only things I would be removing would be the strikes. And that's not... It's useful, but it's not that useful. And that would leave me with some gold to go to the other shop with, right? Which is not too far away. So yeah, let's go see what they have at the other shop. None of these are really speaking to me. So we will proceed, do a quick little fight here with a hunter-killer. You know, that friendly little hunter-killer. Oh right, we've done weak to him. It tends to apply a debuff. Yuki. I intend to apply a rainbow. And then dual cast. And then momentum strike and then strike. Decent top deck. Tender, whenever you play a card, you lose a strength and a dexterity. Ooh, you're rude. That is a rude thing to do. And then he's coming at me for 21. Okay, well that means I'm gonna have to use my orbs in a useful way. If I evoked all my orbs, I would be dealing 30-ish damage. Which is not enough. Well, 40-ish damage. Yeah, definitely not enough. Boot sequence. Have some sort of defend there. Throw that at him. So at least he's only coming at me for 15 and not 21. I've got 14 blocked out plus the armor, so that's fine. We could hit him with Shatter, but we'll save it, and we could do a Compile Driver, which we'll do just because. And then that's good. Managed to at least not take damage there. Okay, we've got a Focus Strike, we got Glasswork. Yeah, and then that would evoke the Frost. So I should try and put in the orbs here. So Glasswork gives me block. Focus Strike gives me focus. I've got 12, so that would give me 15 block. Yeah. And then we can zap them and do a fair amount of damage there. So I'll end up taking 2. Two is a reasonable amount to take. 34 damage. I don't have a frost currently. So I can do up to 22 there. What does this do? Gain an energy, draw 2 cards. That seems useful. So this one makes sense, right? Or 34, so we're doing 21-ish, 31. Okay, gonna do this. Gonna do a little bit more block. That's gonna take me through. I could do the power for enlightenment. I could do 7 damage. Yeah, I've got enough to just do some damage. Then take the block out here. Then just dual cast. And the hunter killer has been hunted and killed. Block potion, lovely. Capacitor. Or Storm Plus. Or go for the eyes. Deal 3 damage, apply a week. So I think it's Capacitor to just work some more orb slots. And then we go to the shop here. Can't do any relics. Meteor Strike, channel 3 plasma. I mean, that would be really good if I could get it on my top deck. True. All for 1. It's not the most useful thing. Hologram. Lets you cycle something from your discard pile. Let's just do Meteor Strike. It's probably not going to end up being useful, it feels like, though, if we can get it nicely on my top deck, that would be fun. I've got enough block coming in. He's going to give me 2 status cards, which I don't care too much about. So we're going to Capacitor up a couple more orb slots, summon in some more orbs, give this guy a little pop here, and not end up using. Okay, I can zap. I can shatter all my orbs. I don't think that's the most useful thing here. I'll add a little focus. 13 plus the toxics. Let's do boot sequence. That's 10 and 13, so I've got 23 coming in. Dual casting's not going to do anything. Shatter is going to do 11 to both, plus whatever. Yeah, let's just shatter them. I can't dual cast. I can throw this. And then not really worry about that damage. Oh, you gave me some toxic too. That's nice of you. We've got enlightenment. Bing. So we can meteor strike. Bing. And then claw 'em. And we're good. Get another explosive potion. Compile driver for more card draw, I believe. And then let's have a look and see what we can upgrade here. Because I feel like these enlightenments... Right, we'll change it to this combat, which is useful. Because I could enlightenment the meteor strike like that, and then it's just like... 1 for 24 with 3 plasma. Right, that's really good. We could... That's not functionally different. That lets you do it without exhausting. That's interesting. And that gives you 1 more orb slot. Yeah, I think the idea is to upgrade these enlightenments to give them a bit more utility. And then we tried to take on the crab. Okay, I got like 15 incoming. I can capacitor immediately. We can compile driver here. Give me a darkness going. Defend and compact. We'll leave this boot sequence for later. Because we've got enough block to not really worry about it. Okay, I got a dual cast, I've got a glasswork, I've got an echo form. I've got just quite a lot of damage coming in, but I've got the boot sequence still, and I could drop a block potion, and I could turn around. Might not be able to turn around. Oh, I got a focus strike. So if I do an echo form, I can't turn around. Okay. But if I use my focus strike, I can turn around. And then I've only got 24 incoming. And then I could channel a glass and do a boot sequence. And maybe dual cast here. And then I would still be taking 6, so I could block that, but it's a long fight, so I think we just take 6. Enlightenment's not useful here. We could compile driver onto you to get a couple more cards. Hailstorm and Zap, we've got 12 incoming. So I should find a way to block. So yeah, we'll do that. And then do I Zap or do I Hailstorm? Long fight, so we're gonna Hailstorm end the turn. Okay, this is boosted its strength. Rainbow exhaust, so I don't know if it's the best use of enlightenment. 49 incoming. Shatter evokes all my orbs. So focus strike. Rainbow channels 3 more. Okay. Yeah. So we'll channel 3 more. We will strike at you. We will hit Shatter. And just do what I can there. Drink that to get some more block. So I've got 19 blocked for the 33 incoming. And I can take that hit. Ow. But it's just gonna not be there. So it's stunned. Nothing that Enlightenment can do that's useful. 21 coming in here. So it's Momentum Strike, it's Claw, it's Defend, it's Defend. Okay, and then what, I've got 6 of the 14. Okay, that's what we got. Still have 40 HP left. You have been reclawed. Okay, defend makes sense. Let's... What does this do? 7, so we will compile driver, we will strike, and we will strike back over here so that we end up taking a little less damage. Down to 24. That one has 30 incoming. We can channel a darkness, we can channel a glasswork, we can compact to do that, we can shatter, we can throw our explosive potion. 36 incoming, I've got 35 blocked. Drats. Just by 1, you are slain. Kaiser Crab struck the defect from all sides. Okay, let's reveal some epochs. The Architect, Magnum Opus. Too many beasts of imagination began to populate Praeon, and things aren't simple and fun anymore. The creatures didn't make sense. The monsters don't follow logic. Maybe there needs to be one which can create, destroy, and control this mess. An entity with an imagination and will. Let's imagine such a being. 7 plating, that's cool. 25 damage, 3 0 cost cards into your hand. Cool. And start of your turn, gain 4 vigor. Ouroboros. Attracted by the now burning spire, Ouroboros' curiosity was piqued. Blight gone, why gone? Safe to enter? Ouroboros enters. Well, it was not safe to enter. Unlocked ancient Ouroboros, living rainbow, maybe swimming around in the 2nd act. Oh, so I guess that's like an event or something? Neat. Tricked. Niao resurrected the defective construct, and oh, simple feat for an ancient. Construct, what you lost, your creator, abandoned you, hides at the top of tower. Well, at the top. The defect thanks Niao and heads up to the top, seeking answers. Channel 2 Dark, evoke your leftmost orb. Null, 10 damage, 2 weak. Oh, Loop was the one I was thinking about. Trigger the passive ability of your rightmost orb each turn. Alright. Fun times. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please feed the algorithm to help my channel grow, and I'll see you all next time.